Thank you for inviting us to the Technology Day. My name is Jairam Bhatt. I'm the CEO of Monitize360. Our founder and CTO is Monitize360, is sitting over there. Monitize360 is a end-to-end platform for implementing very complex pricing scenarios like usage-based and consumption-based pricing. We are a no-code platform, which means that it can be implemented very, very quickly in just a few weeks instead of months or years without needing millions of dollars of expensive consultants like other people. So why are we here? Because pricing has evolved. We all remember the perpetual licenses of the 90s that moved on to subscription pricing introduced by AWS and other companies. And more recently, people are experimenting with very complex pricing. I just listed a few pricing scenarios here: tier-based pricing, freebies, freemium pricing, product-led growth requires different, starts at a free tier and then different pricing moving forward. That makes it very, very, very complicated. And we have heard stories from other technologies being implemented for this, taking 2 years, $10 million in consultants, and that makes for a very difficult implementation, and changes become very difficult as well. This is exactly what we solve. Our platform is modular. It starts with pricing. It includes CPQ for usage-based, a very complex, very involved data pipeline called Intelligence Hub that takes the usage data, converts it into billable data, and we can implement all of this in just a few weeks. Our target markets are medium to large companies, large financial institutions, and IoT companies. And as I mentioned, our difference is it's fast to market, no code. As a result, our customers can get profitability much faster, and they can react to competitive pressures very, very quickly, much faster than other applications. So how do we look at competition? I'm sure you've heard of a lot of billing companies out there, and there are investors here who invested in some. The difference really is in complex pricing and rapid deployment. So horizontal axis is the complex pricing, usage-based pricing scenarios. Vertical axis is the amount of time it takes to deploy. Ours, the more complex the pricing is, the faster it is for us to deploy. So we can help deploy very, 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 very quickly. We have a great team already in place. Monitize360, our founder, is probably the world's greatest expert in billing. He has deployed very large billing implementations at companies like Cisco and HP and Cable and Wireless. I have a long background in entrepreneurship as CEO. By the way, Diane,
Jairam, I hate to interrupt. You have 15 seconds.
Okay. I worked at Intel just before you did. We have $1 million ARR. One of our recent customers is an IoT company in the medical device field. Medical devices are being charged on a usage base. We are able to implement it in just a couple of weeks. And one of our
15 seconds over, Jairam. I have to be consistent and fair with other startups as well. Sorry for that. But audience got a gist of what you're doing. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please connect with him later. And now we have Clarity Law.